Hi everyone, and welcome to this Yoga for Athletes flow. I look forward to sharing this class with you as I have a series of Yoga for Athletes classes underneath the playlist tab on my YouTube channel, so feel free to check other classes like that out. This class is going to dive deep into those muscles that get really tight and sore as athletes, so those of you that work out a lot, maybe you're a runner, cyclist, whatever it is, and we're really going to work through those muscles in our body. If you don't consider yourself an athlete, that's totally okay. You'll still benefit from this class, and I look forward to sharing it with you. Let's start today's class lying down on our back, if that's okay. Not going to sleep, right? But just kind of laying here. Hug both knees into your chest. And I want you to rock gently on your low back from side to side. And then you're going to exhale very carefully. Take your feet down onto your mat. Take your knees together and separate your feet. So that's going to give you a place to rest your hips where your hip flexors are not being used at all. So a very active place for the body, inactive place for the lower body. And I just want you to put both hands on your belly to start to find your breath and to calmly experience the breath moving in and out of the body as the knees touch. So this is known as an A-frame stretch or knock knees. It's also known as knees touching feet apart. Huge many ways in a yoga practice. So please take this time right here to set your intention, to think about your body, how it's feeling. You're strong, you're motivated because you're practicing. And then I want you to find the areas that we can dive into today as we practice. On your next breath, I just want you to take both of your arms over the head, so keep your knees in this knock knee position. Interlace your fingers and then big reach over the head so that you have this super long stretch from the kind of hip flexors up to the fingertips. Exhale, breathe out. And then you're simply going to open up your knees. So now you have wide feet and wide knees. Just the same setup as Happy Baby, except your feet are on your mat. Now drop both knees to the right, which means you fall to the big toe side of your left foot and pinky toe side of your right foot. And then exhale, windshield wiper those knees through center all the way over to the left so that you're on the big toe side of your right foot, pinky toe side of your left foot. Good. Keep reaching those arms over your head. You're going to inhale, come through center, exhale, back to the right last time. Try to relax your toes. Just let those knees fall. Inhale through center, exhale, up and over to the left last time. And now make your way through center. Exhale, bring your knees together, bring your arms up and over the head, and then you're going to give yourself a big hug. Good. Let's rock up to seated, one big rock. Nice. Sit up tall by pressing down into the earth, so let your spine get super long. Lengthen through the chest, and then keep that right hand behind you. Just take your left hand directly over the knee. Take a gentle turn to the right. So just don't make it huge. And this right hand behind you is that little wall to keep you upright. Imagine that it was my leg if I were assisting you, standing behind you, and then assisting the rotation in the shoulders. Good, and then exhale, put the left hand behind you. So both hands are behind you. Sit up really straight. Good, and then right hand takes a grab, and then you're just gonna rotate, rotate, rotate. So again, I'm assisting you by pressing down, lifting up, and then you are rotating through the spine. Good, 3, 2, and come forward for 1. Beautiful. Let's transition to down dog. So set up your hands out in front of you. Step your feet back on your exhale for me. And then here is that first place where we can just kind of push back, okay? So I invite you to kind of feel the sensation in your hammies. Lift through the tailbone. Exhale, press back. Good. Open the mouth, big sigh, so let out your breath. Good, stretching it out. 3, 2, and shimmy forward to plank. So shift that energy forward. And then we're going to come all the way down to the belly. So lower down. Stack your forearms underneath your chin. Bend your knees. And then again, we windshield wiper, but this time on our quads side to side. So give me a little bit of movement left to right. Man, my quads are sore. I can feel it as I roll back and forth. Good. 3, 2, 1. You're going to release those legs down. Tops of your feet are down. You're going to inhale your hands to your armpits and then take your elbows, watch mine, hug them in. So pull them together. Imagine there was this strap around your triceps and you've gently started to tighten it so you can squeeze the scapula even more. Slight tuck of the chin so that we can keep the neck long. And then I want you to inhale, pull through. So really strong through up dog cobra, which sets the body up in this really nice shape for you to feel open versus crunchy, okay? Exhale, press into your feet, and then go back to dog. Good, soft knees. Exhale, come high to the balls of the feet. Now I want you to drop one heel down, stay on the ball of the other foot. You can even kind of just let that foot dangle or wrap behind the calf muscle. And I just want you to work on pressing back. So your job here is to push back, stretch out that right calf muscle, Achilles, bottom of the foot. And then exhale, balls of both feet. So 1, 2, 3, raise those heels up. Last little stretch here. Exhale as you dig through the left heel, put it down. Right foot can kind of just chill, or you can hook the toe behind the calf on the left. 3, push back. 2, nice. And then 1. Now use the balls of those feet to make your legs longer. Walk all the way up. Arrive in this forward bend. Nice. And then exhale, gently fold forward. Ardha Uttanasana, that's your halfway lift, so spine goes long. Good. Fold forward for me on your exhale. Breathe out. Spend some time here breathing. Maybe even grab for opposite elbows. I'm just going to flip my hands and just kind of fold in instead so that my palms are up. No grip is being used, just really soft. Good. On your next breath, I invite you to bone by bone roll all the way up. Take your time. Stand up, shoulders up, down and around. Good. And then exhale, relax. Let's bring those feet together so that we can all start standing, rooting down into our feet. And then your palms are forward, your heart is forward. Let's sweep up. Let's exhale, fold. Let's inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step the left foot to the back of the mat. Lower the knee on your inhale. Inhale, put your hands to your low back. Exhale, sink in. Inhale, pick up the chest. 3. Good. I'm keeping my back toe curled to keep that leg active. 2. Exhale, move forward. Frame the foot. 3-legged dog. So left knee lifts first, and then this right foot goes straight up. Try to make that transition without dragging. Bend right knee, open hip. We hold. 3. Push back as the right thigh opens. 2. If this is hard for you, bend your left knee. 1 more inhale, roll open, straighten the leg. Close the hip, please. Lock those toes behind your other heel. So my right foot is now locked behind my left. Exhale to plank with 1 leg. Give it a try, down and up, just 1 push-up. Good, and now lift your right toes, step forward. Look forward, and then straighten right leg. Good, pull it back. Holding. 3, 2, 1 more breath in here. Now look forward, bend the knee, exhales, top of the mat. Halfway lift the spine. Exhale, fold. Now remember, if that push-up, stand all the way up, is too much for you, don't do it, or drop your knees. When you're ready, bow forward. Take a flat back, lengthen out so spine goes long. And now this time, let the right foot lead to the back of the mat. Good. Right knee lowers. Toes stays tucked. Keep the hips forward, hands to low back. Inhale, bring the heart forward. Exhale, sink into those hips. Good. Now turn on those triceps again, just like we did in the beginning when we were hugging in to come into our first cobra. Keep lifting through your heart. And then exhale, move forward. Put your hands down. Right thigh engages, left leg presses. We bend our knee, we open our hip. Again, if this is tough, bend the right knee a lot. If it's not as tough, then move the ribs a little bit further back to your standing leg. Really work your body here. 3, 2, we straighten left leg. We work to close left hip, and then we lock those left toes around our right ankle. Exhale, plank. Drop your right knee or move with me, straight down, straight up. Good. Exhale when you're ready. Left toes lift. Step forward. Look forward so you bend your knee nice and deep. And now here we go. Pull those hips back. Hamstring stretch. Holding 3. Working into the muscles in the back of our legs. So hamstrings use so much, right? Riding your bike, running, doing exercises like hinging, and those fancy movements like sitting. Bend your front knee forward. 1, 2, 3. Right foot steps up. We lift and lengthen our spine, and then we exhale to fold forward. Stand up on your inhale, get long. And then exhale, dive down. Take your flat back. Vinyasa for the first time to the back of the mat. So step or jump, take your time. Meaning just make sure you're controlled through your movement. And then exhale, back of your mat, downward facing dog. Set up your feet in your hands, press back through the ribs, bend your knees a good bit here, and just breathe. And then on your next inhale, take your right leg up. Bring your knee to your nose, hug it in really tight, and then press the leg back up. Now take those right toes behind your left ankle again. Shift to plank. Option to stay here or that one push-up, down and up. And now uncross. Exhale, right foot steps. Keep the left hand down, raise your right arm up to twist. Shoulders are stacked. As you look up to your right hand, hug your right inner thigh in, keep rotating. 3. Move your ribs more to the right, look up for 2. And then on your exhale, we pivot into a wide-legged forward fold to the left. So go ahead and drop down for me here. And then bone by bone, we roll up the spine. So stand up so you're wide-legged in your stance. Good. Take your arms out wide. Take one arm under the other. I don't care which one. Just pick a side because you're going to do the other side shortly. Okay. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, bend your front knee, which would be your right knee. Sweep forward, sweep center, sweep back. Stand up. 2 more. Sweep, sweep. Push, last time, sweep, sweep, rise up on your inhale, pause, and then exhale, fold, keep your bind, so eagle arms. Now, if this is too much here, you can always reach for those shoulders and hang here instead. Be aware of which arm is under. Good, release your arms down. Back toes, which is your left toes, turn them out. Sink into that left knee. So you can stay here for option 1, which lets you sink a little bit further, or right toes pop up, sink down a little deeper, okay? Drop your heel down, bring your hands to your heart. So you're gonna feel this deep stretch through your right hamstring, or you're more than welcome to come up if that's a little too much. Holding 3, good job. 2, and then exhale, push through center, so you're in a wide-legged fold, and then lower your head. Good, pivot, front of the mat, we turn together. Left hand stays under shoulder, right arm rises, take a big twist. Holding 3, really open up, you've already been here. 2, Good, right hand lowers, and then here we go. We stretch out this right hamstring one more time. So again, working into those big muscles, breathing quietly, 3. Pulling your hips back for 2. And now bend the right knee forward, vinyasa to the back of the mat. Lower, lift, and then downward facing dog. Good. Left leg lifts. Knee to nose, exhale, bring it forward. Press it up. Exhale, take those left toes behind your right ankle. Now you can stay here because you know where we're going. Otherwise, shift with me. Maybe a push-up. Everyone's in plank. Left toes hover. Here you go. Step forward. Right hand stays. Here's your first twist, 1 of 2, left arm up. And then really roll open your chest. So take your back heel, push it way back. Squeeze your inner thighs towards the midline. Holding 3. Broadening and opening your heart. 2. Nice work. Exhale, bring your hands down. Pivot right. Wide-legged forward bend. So bottom is up and head is down. When you're ready, let's stand up together. Take your arms to a T. Opposite arm under. Now I ask you to remember, so hopefully you do. Remember, shoulders or full eagle arms if you can make that happen, okay? Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend left knee. Sweep through to bend right knee. And then inhale, rise. 2 more. Bend, sweep, rise. Last round, you got this. Get low, so sink into those hips. Drop the butt. Stand up. Keep your bind. If you want to make it a little more simple, grab shoulders. And now fold with me. Good. Exhale. Let's go ahead and let those arms go. All right, you're going to take your right foot, turn it out to the back of the mat. So it turns out, technically it would be about 2 o'clock if your head were at 12. So start to sink down. Left toes up for Skandasana. Stay here, right? Or hands to heart center. So find the action that feels best. So when I drop my leg out here, notice my leg is straight, but there's a slight softness in my knee, which is really important, so that way it's not fully locked out. Take another breath. And then on your exhale, we're gonna move to the top of our mat. 3, 2, 1, straighten, pivot, frame left foot. Right hand stays, we twist again, left arm up, and then I invite you to see if you can get a bit more room. So really broaden and open through your chest. Good, 1 more big inhale. Left hand, lowers on your exhale. And then you're gonna straighten your left leg, and you're gonna bow over your shin. Good, 3, 2, bend your knee forward, vinyasa to the back of the mat. Chaturanga, up dog, downward facing dog. Pause and breathe. Right leg lifts on your inhale. Knee to nose on your exhale. Send your right leg back up. Step to the outside of your right hand, okay? So active stretch here. We're going to put the left knee down, and I want you guys to pull your chest forward. Good. Now spin your hands around. Try to get into those forearms a bit. Hold 3. Keep actively hugging right leg to right arm. Sinking left hip forward. 2. Left hand turns. Right hand meets right thigh. And then I want you to actively push your right knee and right foot away. So I'm starting to push my hips towards the stars. And then stay there, bend your back knee, take that big wrap around, grab your foot, and I want you to let your left hip flexors sink forward. Check out my left arm, it's bending a little bit. So create some space, continue to twist. 3, 2. And then on 1, put both hands down inside of your foot for me. Pick up your back knee. 1, 2, 3, press through your heel. Good, sink those hips forward a bit more. Now, left hand stays, right arm up. This time, take it behind your head. 3 rounds, elbow to thumb. 1. Inhale, open, try to get low. 2. Inhale, open, and then here's 3. Good, now roll your elbow to the sky, reach your arm to the sky. Exhale, right hand down. You're gonna heel toe this right foot to the center of the mat. Good work. Anchor your back heel, Virabhadrasana B, Warrior 2. Settle, good. Now reverse your warrior. Reach back as far as you can. Exhale, side angle. So pausing or making the shape a little bit bigger. So if you have the room, guys, go for it. Reach for your mat. Good. Maybe take this left arm behind your back, maybe over your head. Holding 3. Keep pressing down through right foot for 2. Beautiful work. Right leg straightens as you come up. Straight legged reverse warrior. Reach. You're going to cartwheel your hands down as you bend your right knee. And then raise your back heel. Good. From there, step up halfway. Then slide your right foot back some so your feet are pretty close together. And then you're going to raise your left leg up to the height of your butt. Good. I just want you to tap and lift. So I want you to work on that right glute going stronger and then soften the energy, okay? 1, 2, 3, right glute engages, and then it disengages. It engages, and then it softens. Now lift up, hold it. Good, hands to heart. And there's your balance. Warrior 3, you've started to engage that back foot. Your hands are pressing to your chest, or maybe you can reach back. 3, 2, stand up, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. Good, exhale, feet together. Arms by your sides, reach up. Exhale, fold. Take a flat back to lengthen. Vinyasa to the back of the mat, step or jump, strong push-up position. Remember that nice opening through the heart that you want. And then exhale, push back. Left side reaches. Knee to nose. Good. Reach your leg all the way up. No push up, just step the left foot outside of the left hand. Beautiful. Now, lower right knee, but don't let go of those hips. Everything stays hugging in. So this left leg hugs into my right arm, okay? Heart is reaching forward. Turn one hand and then turn the other so your forearms are forward. Breathe and pause. Stretch. Holding 3, 2. Now, spin right hand first and turn the fingertips out to 2 o'clock. Exhale, left hand to left thigh. Let the left toes drop out to 10 o'clock. So they're going in opposite directions. Stay, or please reach around, find the bind. And then allow this stretch to work not only into the quad, but you'll feel it through the groin. Small through the psoas here. So most of these knee down stretches work that area. But sometimes it's just like that simple stretch you need, or even laying on the lacrosse ball and just pausing for a little bit. You know, things that take more of our time. Take another big breath in, guys. Rotate. And then you're going to let the foot go. Let your arm come up and around. Exhale your fingertips forward. Curl your back toes. Raise your knee. Heel toe, left foot to center. Anchor back heel. Virabhadrasana B. Come on up. Strong warrior 2 stance. So push through your front knee. Make your legs firm. Reverse your warrior. So reach up and back. Stay low in the left knee. And then exhale, side angle pose. however you'd like to get there. Again, if you have the room, go for that deep stretch. Try to reach for the mat. Holding 3. Push through your back foot. Keep stretching for 2. And then you're going to take this top arm, bring it all the way behind you as you straighten the front leg. Straight-legged reverse warrior. Keep coming. And then as you bend, we cartwheel together. Good. We're on the ball of our back foot. So we step back foot up a bit. We slide front foot back a bit. So you're in this very short stance where you can start to feel the hamstrings and glutes engage, aka the bottom of a deadlift, right? So the bottom of it would be here. The top of it would be here, which is what we're doing, working glute and hamstring, which is exactly what Warrior 3 works, okay? So fingertips, right foot, engage left butt, put it down. Now, if you can't figure out how to engage your glutes, then make sure this left knee has a small bend. Otherwise, it's going to be all hamstring, okay? Up. Tap. Up. One more time. 3, 2, 1. Pick up that leg. Hold it. Now, hands to heart. Balance. Super strong, core engaged. Push through this back foot. Come on, tight, tight stomach. Strong glutes, holding 3, 2, and then stand up without falling. Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. Knee up, come on. And release. Good. Sweep the ground for chair, so bend your knees and take your arms up. Pull your hands to your heart center. Twist right, so upright or tricep crosses thigh. Drop your butt down a bit more. Reach the crown of your head forward as you look to the right. Good, rotate. Holding 3. Spin your ribs. 2. Come back to center on your inhale, reach straight up. And then exhale to fold forward. Nice, take a flat back. Step back with your left foot. Lower the left knee down. Keep the toes tucked. Inhale, bring the arms all the way up. Good. Exhale, settle. Hold. 3, 2. And then you're going to lower your palms. 3-legged dog. Right leg lifts. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. Take your time. Bring your knee to your nose. Send your leg all the way back up. Lower your toes together. Come forward. Plank. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Heart moves forward. And then downward facing dog. Move your hips backwards. Now bend your knees. Look at your hands. Step or jump. Halfway lift. And then take a forward bend. We go back to chair. Sweep. Bend. Reach. Good. Hands to heart center. Upright twist or tricep crosses. Roll your ribs. Slow your breath. Pick up your belly. Keep rotating. 3. Drop your bum. 2. Beautiful. Come back to center. Reach up. Stay low. Take your glutes towards the ground. Come on, strong legs. Fold in. Take a flat back. Now, right foot is going to step back. Keep the toes tucked as you put your knee down. That makes the pose more active. Bring the arms all the way up. Lift your heart. You're here for 3. Stay in it. 2. And then I want you to exhale your hands down to the mat. 3-legged dog. Lift. Press. Hold. Knee to nose. Good. Re-extend. Exhale. Toes touch. Plank. Chaturanga. There you go. Up dog, pull forward, and then child's pose for the first time. So hips to heels, forehead down, and I just invite you to slow the breath, grab a sip of water if you want it, and just breathe. All right, from child's pose, make your way to your hands and your knees. And then as you turn your hands out just a little bit, which relieves some pressure in your wrist, take an inhale, bring your chest through. Take an exhale, tuck the chin, round, press up through the upper back. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Walk your hands out just a little bit more. Curl your toes, butt to sky. Good. Soften the knees, lift up through your hips. Look to your hands, bend your knees, step or jump. Halfway lift. And then take a forward fold here. So bottom up, head down, drop the head, and maybe look to your left and your right. So just feel the range of motion in your neck for me. On your next breath, I want you to bone by bone roll all the way up to stand. Take your time. Sweep your arms up and over the head. And then pull the hands right to the heart. So we're going to stand on the right foot to start, okay? Bring your left knee up to your belly button, cross the ankle over the thigh, and you're going to sit down. Now, option one, you're going to put your left hand on the ground or a block, and then your right arm is going to go to the sky. Okay, so that's going to deepen the stretch in the hip. Now, option two, I'm going to lock my tricep on my left arm inside of my foot, and then I'm going to twist from there. Option three, I'm going to put my left hand down, and my right arm will be up with the lock of the foot on the tricep. So your job is to drop those hips. It's to stretch the outside of your left butt as you sink in, and twist as deeply as you can. Holding wherever you want to be. How about 3 more breaths? Little advanced series here, with this twist, but really nice to stretch and open the outside of your left bottom. On your next breath, you're going to inhale to bring your left knee up, hands to heart. Then you're going to go back to warrior 3, so kick back. Head is forward, left foot is behind you. Let's bring the right hand in front of us and slightly to the right for half moon, so peel open. Turning the toes, and then elongating that left arm, so reach it way up to the sky. Right knee is soft. You're here for 3. Open up your ribs, 2. Left hand meets the mat. Left knee rolls into ribs, down to the earth, feet together. Toe balance. You're going to raise your heels, come into the balls of your feet, and drop your bottom. Bring your hands to the heart. Good. So practice holding onto those feet right here, not falling back into your heels. But if you can, try to drop your heels and then pick them back up. So that's some good mobility in the feet if you can get there. One more time. Tap and then return. Good. Put your hands down. Fold forward. Halfway lift the spine. Exhale, vinyasa to the back of your mat. We're going to end up jumping forward to do the other side, but we're vinyasing in the middle here. So exhale, hips go back. And now bend those knees, look forward. Here we go. Step or jump up. Lift and lengthen for me. Good. Fold. Reach and rise, arms up, eyes up, look up. And then pull the hands to heart center. Side 2, right knee comes up. So you're standing on your left foot. Cross, and then sit. Right hand reaches for the mat or the block, and then you rotate through the shoulder, okay? Maybe the left arm. If you can, this foot makes a great shelf for your tricep. Thumbs meet the heart, and then you twist a bit more. Do the best you can to lower your hips towards the ground. Good. 3. Drop your butt a bit more. Feel the stretch in the outside of your right hip. 2. Nice. Try to stay in it. Maybe those arms open. We got one more breath. Good work. And then return. Knee comes all the way up. You exhale to warrior 3, slow transition. Left hand reaches forward or out to the left. Roll the hips. Right arm to sky. Good. Stack those shoulders. Looking to your right. Holding strong in both legs. Exhale, right hand meets the mat. Right knee rolls down to belly, right foot meets the mat. Halfway lift your spine. Final toe balance, raise your heels, sink down, knees forward, hands to heart. Squeeze your legs together. Now the goal is to sit calmly. Heels, butt, feet. Good, boat. Holding 4, 3, 2, halfway down we go. 4, 3, 2, up we go. 4, 3, last time. Halfway, 4, 3, come on, 2, come up, bend, sit up, and then I invite you just to round. Good. Sit up nice and tall on your inhale. Return to seated how we started with those ankles crossed, fingertips behind us. Sit up straight and push your chest forward. Rotate right. Look over right shoulder. Try to really find that space where the back can soften. And then exhale, put your left fingertips behind you. Let your right hand take over and turn to the left. Good. Now turn forward on your next breath, and you're just going to simply take your butt, scooch it back about a foot, and then walk your hands out in front of you. Holding here for 3, 2, and 1. You're going to bring your head all the way up on your next breath. And then you're going to exhale, bend your knees and plant your feet. Lay down onto your back for me, okay? Hug both knees deeply to your chest. And then exhale, left leg lays down. Keep the right knee deeply into your chest as you push the left foot forward. And I invite you just to kind of feel the space that hopefully you've gained and created in this left hip flexor, so it doesn't feel as tight as maybe when you started. Right leg to sky, pull the leg towards you. 3. Some of you may be able to grab your foot, so go for it. 2. Hug right knee to chest. Lay it all the way down and then switch sides. Left knee comes in. Right leg is long. And again, we're looking for the space in the front of the right thigh. So feel hopefully some room. You should feel some heat. And then 1, 2, 3, left leg extends. Pull it towards you. 3, 2, bring your left knee to your chest and your right. Now you're going to rock on your back safely from side to side. And then I want you to press both feet down into the earth. You're going to lift your hips up as high as you can. Shoulders down. Palms up or down. Hold for 3, engage those glutes. 2, and then very slowly lower down. One more time, 1, 2, 3, hips up, legs engaged, heart opening, 3, 2, and then very carefully, I want you to lower down. Good. Bring your knees to your chest, pull them apart, and then press your bum forward as you flex your feet. Breathe out of your mouth. Now, plant your feet just how we started so that your feet are open, your knees are open. Drop your knees to the right, just like we did before, so that windshield wiper sensation. And then hopefully there's a bit more room in the top of this left thigh. On your next breath, inhale, try to lower it a bit more. Maybe even close your eyes, and exhale, come through center. Bring your knees up and over to the left. Nice work. Feel the knee drop, feel the other hip open. And then on your next breath, come back through center. Hug both knees deeply to your chest. Here's your happy baby pose. So I want you to bring your knees to your armpits, feet to sky. And try to pull your knees down past your armpits if you can. Holding 3, 2, and 1. Take one more breath together. Exhale, I invite you to lay your body fully down for the next minute. Legs long, arms by your sides. A safe place to just soften the breath and keep quiet as you inhale and exhale. As you lay here, let your toes soften, your hips soften, your toes fall out, your heels roll in, and just breathe. Can you inhale a little bit longer and a little bit slower, lengthening your inhales and your exhales so that you don't feel like you're breathing so fast? And then can you just let your mind clear right here? Take 3 more breaths, so inhale, bring it in. Exhale out for 1. Inhale in. Exhale out for 2. Last time. Good. Full body stretch. Let's let those arms go long. Remember, you are at home, so you're more than welcome to stay for longer in Shavasana. Hug both knees in with me. Rock up to seated. Sit up tall and bring your hands to your heart. I hope your bodies feel warmer, that your body feels more welcoming as you start your day, whatever you're moving into. And I appreciate you for practicing. As we bow forward, Namaste. Thank you guys so much and have a beautiful rest of your day. Nice work.